This is the story of a small apartment in Chicago, one that no one dares to rent anymore. It's not because of its location or price, but because of what happened to the last tenant. It all started when Lauren, a 25-year-old nurse, moved into apartment 3B. It was the perfect place for her, affordable, cozy, and close to her hospital. The landlord seemed eager to rent it out, almost too eager, but Lauren brushed it off. The first night in her new home felt uneventful, but when she woke up the next morning, she noticed something strange. On the bathroom mirror, the steam from her shower had revealed a single word written in smeared letters, "Leave." She laughed it off, thinking maybe the previous tenant had left it there, but the word didn't wash away, no matter how hard she scrubbed. Over the next few nights, Lauren began hearing noises, soft tapping on the walls, whispers that seemed to come from the vents. One evening, as she was locking the front door, she felt a cold breath on her neck. Turning around, she saw nothing, but as she walked down the hallway, she noticed a shadow that didn't belong to her, standing completely still near the end of the corridor. She froze. The shadow seemed to stretch unnaturally, its form tall and distorted. But when she blinked, it was gone. Things escalated a week later. Lauren was lying in bed when she heard a creak. Her closet door, which she always kept closed, was now slightly ajar. She stared at it for what felt like hours, paralyzed with fear. Finally, summoning her courage, she got up and shut the door firmly. But just as she turned back toward her bed, she heard it, 3 slow knocks from inside. The closet, her breathing quickened as she backed away. The knocks grew louder, more frantic, and then the door burst open. But there was nothing there, just the faint smell of rotting wood. Lauren decided she had to know the history of her apartment. She searched the local library and found an article from 1974. Apartment 3B had been the scene of a gruesome murder. A man named Richard Grayson had strangled his wife and daughter before hanging himself in the closet. Neighbors claimed they heard his wife screaming, "Don't open the door," just moments before her death. Lauren was horrified, but it wasn't until she found a police photo of the crime, seeing that her blood ran cold. In the picture, Richard's lifeless body hung from the closet, and beneath his dangling feet, a single word was scrawled on the floor: "Leave." That night, Lauren packed her bags. She was ready to leave, no matter the cost. But as she reached for the front door, it slammed shut on its own. The lights flickered, and she heard the whispers again, louder this time. The air grew icy, as shadows began to crawl across the walls, converging into the form of a tall, distorted figure. "Why didn't you leave?" it hissed. Lauren screamed as the shadow lunged toward her. And then silence. The next morning, Lauren's landlord found her apartment empty.